Guys like Russell Maryland and Leon Lett. Okay. This is the Eagles.
Kelly Porter.
Eagles.
There it is. Nolan Smith.
Nolan Smith.
You want a war? You're going to get one.
What was that? We had enough time for one more play. We had an opportunity to win that game at the end. But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us. I'm upset, but the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You literally.
The brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. Yeah, we had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. You're by the way, King Dingbat here, and welcome to the 2023 NFL schedule release. Thank you guys so much for joining me. What a weird day. I was coming home, I was driving home, and the traffic was like insane. It's like totally insane. Then you start getting these alerts on the phone saying, take cover, duck, hide if you can, earthquake happening right now. And I'm sitting in the car in traffic going, what the hell are they talking about? I don't feel nothing. I don't feel absolutely nothing. So I came home, told you guys I'm getting ready to fire up. Internet crashes. So something obviously happened. I just don't know what it was. I didn't feel any of it. Internet just popped back up. So here I am. Yeah, it was kind of weird. But what is going on, everybody? Welcome to being here. I see Westy Rock is here in the America's Teams channel. He's here to see the Philadelphia Eagles because he's scared of us. What is going on, everybody? What's up, Joe? John? What's up, Westy Rocks? What's up, Eagles Nation? Sandy, Twisted Death, Wombat, Jeff, Mav. No, not a Sixers stream. I do got the Sixers game on, though. SMD Eagles, what's going on? I have not looked at the schedule yet. I haven't checked. Only the leaks is what I know. So we'll look at it for the time together. System of the Not Philly Nation 307. Clark, what is going on late? It's not my fault this time. California fell into the ocean, apparently. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I just got a weird text. Let me tell you, ever since I came out, I told my wife when I came out here and got married, I said, if I ever feel earthquake, I'm leaving. I've never felt one to this day. And even today, I just got an alert for the first time ever, and I felt nothing. Rakit says the brother screwed us. Yes, brother definitely screwed us. So I have no idea what's going on. I do see the Sixers are winning, it looks like, I think, right? No, they're losing. See, I just got home. Dalton Gray, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, yo, you the man, Denzel. Thank you, buddy. We got the pinky ring on. We ready to go. You know? Yeah, I'm ready to hear the schedule, too. I'm excited about it. So without further ado, let's just pull this thing up and just jump right into it. So let me pull it up here. I haven't looked at it. I haven't seen anything. So this is going to be very interesting. All right, so here's the schedule. All right, let's see. So we got, and I didn't put up the preseason schedule here. This is just the regular season. So we open with the New England Patriots. Okay. So we're at New England week 1. That's supposed to be Tom Brady's like homecoming thing. I mean, of all the teams you want to play at homecoming, you don't want to play the Eagles. We're going to ruin another night for Tom Brady. There's no question about it. Let me get over here like this. So that's interesting. Philly by day, what's going on? How are you? So we open up with New England. What happened to Kansas City? Week 2, September 14th. I need to pull my calendar. I believe that's a Monday night game. Let me see. September 14th is a Thursday. So the Eagles play Thursday. They play Minnesota at home. That sucks. Oh, Thursday, week 2? Oh, I hate that. Wow. So we play Minnesota week 2. I will say this. Every time we played Minnesota week 2 in Philly, the Eagles go to the Super Bowl. That happened in 2004. That happened last year. And did that happen in 2017? I can't remember. I don't think it happened in 2017. No, we played Kansas City week 2. So we played Minnesota on Thursday Night Football week 2. At least we get that Thursday game out of the way, you know. Micah's watching this Eagles. Oh, yeah, Micah's definitely bleeds green. There's no question about it. Philly and Oz, what's happening, my man? We got 543 people, by the way. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, make sure you subscribe. This is the most censored, the most throttled Eagles content creator in all of the internet. I get throttled all the time. It hurts. So the Eagles play Minnesota on Thursday Night Football. Now, I will say this. I have the Eagles 2-0 right off the bat. At New England, that's no problem. Then they come back Thursday, Minnesota at home. That's a win. I got them 2-0. You guys agree 2-0? And what's happening? Pinky rings are for girls. Yeah. Ask that to Sammy the Bull. He'll shove that gun up your ass. Forget it. It's class, buddy. Only morons would say that. We play Vikings week 2 again. Yeah, week 3 at Tampa Bay. Another late game. It's another primetime game. What is that, Monday? No, yeah, Monday Night Football. So we play Thursday, we play Minnesota. Then we come back and we play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Football in Tampa. That's another win. Eagles 3-0 right off the bat, man. Sixers down 40-26. Yeah, I ain't screaming that shit. I'm jinxing them. Yep, Thursday night game against Minnesota week 2. I got the Eagles 3-0 right now, though. Yeah, pinky rings, baby. Look at that. I just ordered another one. I got another Eagles one coming. It's not as expensive as this one, but it was an Eagle and I needed it. Let's see. So I got us 3-0. Dwight Davis says, 55. I see you week 9. Let me get to that. I'm on week 3 right now. So what do you guys say? I say 3-0 right off the bat. I think the Eagles are easy 3-0 right now. They take care of New England's not that good. Then they take care of Minnesota at home. Home opener on Thursday Night Football. That's weird. And then they got to go to Tampa. And Tampa don't have Brady. You think I'm scared of Tampa? Not at all. Why would Jalen Carter get suspended? For what? Because somebody's suing him? You can't get suspended for that. Week 4, they play October 1st. They play Washington at home. That'll be a good game, but Washington don't have a quarterback. I got the Eagles 4-0. So everybody's got them 3-0. I see a lot of 3-0s. I got them 4-0. Diamond Crew Sports Podcast. Thank you for Super Chat, my man. Goes, what's up, 500? We're going to open up 5-0. All right, well, we're week 4 right now. I did send you a message. I saw that you messaged me today. So I did respond. So check that out. And thank you for Super Chat, my man. So I got the Eagles 4-0 right now. They're going to beat all 4 of those teams. This right now, this schedule, in terms of wins, the Eagles are easy 4-0 right now. Week 5 at the Rams. That's a win. They always beat the Rams in LA. That's a win. I got them. I got that. That's an easy win. 5-0. Eagles 5-0, baby. Philly 500. I think my team Dallas will lose 7. You think Dallas is gonna lose 7, Eddie? That's interesting. I'll do a video on Dallas, the Giants, or Washington schedule tomorrow. I got 5-0. Yeah, no problem with that assessment. Yeah, absolutely. Philly and Oz, what's going on, buddy? He says, I'll wait until after preseason the final roster is put out before I make that assessment respectfully. Listen, these schedule predictions this time of year are so much can change. But right now, as we speak today, yeah, 5-0, easy, man. They're better than every one of those teams I've mentioned. They're better. So then they play week 6 at the Jets. So the Eagles going into week 6, get this. By the time they've played week 6, the Eagles are only going to play 2 home games and 4 road games. Do you know what that means, right? you mean you got a stretch of home games coming. Because right now, after week 6, after they play the Jets, they are going to be sitting play 4 games on the road and 2 only at home. Jeez. I got that. Eagles, Jets. The Eagles have never lost to the Jets in their history, and they won't start now. We have 678 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. If I'm coming in loud and clear, let me know. I got the Eagles winning that game. So I got 6-0. What do you guys think? 6-0? They aren't going 5-0. What do you mean they're not going 5-0? It's not even like, what team's so great that they've played the first 5 weeks? Which team's so good? All these teams. Week 6, Jets. They're going to beat the Jets. The Jets will be the toughest opponent on paper that they play at this point right now. And they'll win that game. So I got them 6-0. Benjamin, he says, hey, on week 5, we play against each other. Hello. May the best team win week 5. Philly 5. Yes, my friend. Let's see what happens. So week 7, the Eagles play Miami Dolphins. Sunday night football. On prime time again. Sunday night football. Man, we got a lot of primetime games. So they play Miami home Sunday night football. I love it. Eagles are going to win that game. Joe Murray, delusional, is bragging about a team that has not won anything in 28 years. That's a lunatic. Detroit Lions will win 2 Super Bowls before Dallas makes it to 1. Agreed. That Miami game is going to be a high-scoring game. But I got to say, I like the fact that the Eagles are playing Miami in Philly on Sunday Night Football. That's an advantage for the Eagles. So I'm definitely going to say the Eagles win that game. I got the Eagles 7-0 right now. It ain't no joke, yo. This is awesome. We're winning every game. Dolan Great David Super Chat goes, we sweep in the division. Absolutely. Absolutely looking good. Army 36B gifted 5 memberships, 5 Philly 500 memberships. Thank you so much. I got a lot of Philly 500 channel member stuff coming Friday and Saturday, so you guys look for that. But thank you so much for gifting those memberships. I don't know who it goes to, but thank you. Clark, a member for 17 months of Double Moonwalkers. Thank you, my man, for your support. He goes, let's go. I'm saying this is 11-14 win team. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. It's a weird schedule, though. But it's weird. Dawn Great, thank you for Super Chat. Thank you, Colin. Yes, definitely hit that like button. I got 7-0. You blocked me on Instagram, man? Dude, I didn't block anybody on Instagram. I haven't even been on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram in like 2 years. No, I have not blocked you. But I'll look and see if you're blocked. But I don't even know how to block somebody on Instagram. I got 7-0 right now. So then we got week 8. We play Washington. Jeez, I don't see how we're going to lose that game. Umbrella Man, Dave for Super Chat. He goes, you missed my last Super Chat, bud. I did. I apologize. I don't know why the Super Chats change colors. It's all light, and I can't see it. Let me look for it. And thank you for Super Chat. Oh, man, where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is, Umbrella Man. Thank you so much, man. He says, which game will be in Kelly Green? They haven't announced the Kelly Green yet. But I have a feeling it's going to be that Christmas Day game. I think there'll be like 2 or 3 games will be Kelly Green. But I bet you that Christmas one is one of them. And I'm sorry I missed the Super Chat. They changed the color tone on these things. Yes, hit that like button. What do we got? We have 752 people in here. We should have at least like 300 likes, no? We got almost 800 people in here. Hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you guys so much for being here. So I got the Eagles. Yeah, I got the Eagles going into Washington week 8 and winning. I got them 8-0. 8-0. This team ain't losing any of these games. Man. Loud and clear. Good. The Eagles are. I got them 8-0. What do you guys think right now? Colin, you have them 7-0. What do you got? We're at 8. We're at 8. What do you guys think? Gabriel Marie, welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I got him 8-0, and I'm at Washington. I'm trying to slow this thing up because I see who's next on the list here. Radiation Boss David Super Chat. He goes, I think we finally lose to the Jets and Rodgers. That could happen. But, remember when Brett Favre went to the Jets and they were supposed to be great and they stunk? I have a feeling the Jets are going to be disappointing. I just got this weird feeling. But, Radiation Boss, thank you for Super Chat. Anton, thank you for Super Chat. Appreciate it. Goes, this schedule is crazy. I've never seen the Eagles schedule be so primetime loaded. Only 3 1 p.m. games all season. Let's go. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? I haven't even gotten that far. I'm only on week 8. I got the Eagles 8-0 right now. A lot of you guys have them 7-1, I see. Chances are there's probably a hiccup in one of these. But when we started, 8-0 last year? Why not? So I got him 8-0. I mean, there's none of those teams on this list is a team that the Eagles cannot beat. I don't see why they can't. So I got him 8-0, sweeping Washington. Week 9, November 5th. Remember the 5th of November. Dallas Cowboys. And where are we playing at home? Damn it. I don't want to play Dallas at home first. I want to play Dallas at home late in the year. So we play Dallas in Philly, November 5th. Obviously, that's a win. It's a win. Eagles will beat the crap out of Dallas this year. Dallas may not even be better than the Giants this year. So, it's going to be interesting. Giants. Now, I got the Eagles 9-0. So we got them 9-0. Then we go into a bye week. Now, during a bye week, we need a little bye week intermission. And there's only one thing to play after beating the Dallas Cowboys. Because you know what's coming, right? The Eagles are going to beat Dallas. They're going to be 9-0. Cowboy fans are going to be melting down. They're going to be upset. They're going to be jealous. They're going to be making every excuse in the book. You beat us because of this, or we have 5 rings, and blah, 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 blah. Mark Holmes will be making 9 videos. But the Eagles will be 9-0 at the bye week. That's what I think. And then, then it's time for you-know-what.
Not time for one more play. We had one more.
Yo, you gotta be motherfucking kidding.
You gotta be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What you doing?
running from
What you doing?
Eagles beat Dallas. Eagles are 9-0. Here's Dallas.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had enough time for one more play.
We had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
The brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
only Cowboys games.
Yeah, you
The brother
literally.
screwed us. The brother screwed us.
It's going to end the way
Yeah, we had opportunity for one more play.
Russell Maryland and Leon Lett. Okay. This the Eagles.
Kelly Porter.
Eagles.
There it is. Nolan Smith.
Get ready for a lot of that, Cowboy fans. That is your destiny. So after week 9, Eagles beat Dallas, Cowboy fans melt down, and the Eagles go 9-0. Now we go into a bye week and we come out. Oh man, this is a tough one here. This is the tough one. This is the tough stretch right here, it looks like. Holy crap. So you come out of that bye week and you got to go play Kansas City November 20th. What was that? Let me see what day. Is that Monday, Sunday? I think that's a Monday night game. Yep, Monday Night Football. Out of the bye week, you're going to get the extra day off and you got to go to Kansas City. Dude, if the Eagles win this game here, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to say, just because I got to try to keep this thing reasonable somewhere, I'm going to say they lose this game to Kansas City Chiefs. Clark, David Superchat goes, going to Tampa Bay Eagles game. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The only problem with that Tampa game is it's going to be hot. It's early, it's still September, so it's still hot down there. I'll say the Eagles lose to Tampa Bay. Do I think lose to Kansas City? I'm sorry. I think they could beat Kansas City, but I I don't think they're going 17-0, so I got to throw in some losses here. So I'm going to say they lose to Kansas City. Kansas City playing Kansas City. That's a tough place to play. It's a tough place to play. So I'll have them. Yeah, I'll have. I hope you're right, Isabel. I hope you're right. I hope we do beat them. I'm going to say that's a loss. I'll go with that as a loss. So I got the Eagles. 9-1. Joe says the brother who brought in the salary cap is the real person to have screwed the Cowboys. Can't just buy championships and now actually have to run a team like a business as they stink it. Absolutely. That was it. The salary cap really is the Cowboys' worst enemy. Why the hell is anybody scared of Geno Smith? I'm definitely not scared of Geno Smith. I am definitely not. D. Hart Williams, every Super Chat goes, our first loss will be after the bye in Kansas City. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna say Kansas City. Then the Eagles got to play at home. This is tough. This 3-game stretch right here is tough. I'm not gonna count the Cowboys, but really, you can look at it. I'm just looking. I don't want to look too far ahead. I'll get back to it, but the next following week is Buffalo. So they play at home in Buffalo. I'm gonna say this is a loss too. I'm gonna say this is the first loss at home. I'm going to say the Eagles, this is one of those games where they come in after a loss. They played a short week. They play Buffalo, and it's one of those games they lose like by a field goal at the last second. A game they could have won, but they give it away. So I'm going to say they lose against Buffalo. So I have them at 9-2 at this point. This is a tough game. What's tough about this game is that you're playing Kansas City on Monday Night Football. Then you have a short week, and then you got to play Buffalo. Josh Allen's over. I think Josh Allen's pretty good, but I'm gonna say tough loss. Eagles lose. They're 9-2. Then they got to play the 49ers at home. I got to win. 49ers gonna come in with Brock Purdy and Reddick is going to take them out again. So I got the Eagles beating the San Francisco 49ers in the much anticipated rematch. They're going to be waiting all year for this game, and the Eagles are going to have lost 2 straight. They're going to end that losing streak by beating the San Francisco 49ers. I got the Eagles with a win. Josh Allen is amazingly talented. He is very talented. Turnover machine, though. Joseph Harris, every Super Chat. He goes, you guys should look at our opponent's schedule. We have an advantage over all our power games. Oh, I'm sure we do. I'm sure. I mean, I have to look at it in depth. This is the first time I'm looking at the schedule. I did not look at the schedule before I came on live today. So I don't even know what's the next game besides the San Francisco game. But I got the Eagles beating San Francisco. So, yeah. So now I got the Eagles 10-2 at this point. And at 10-2, they're probably three games up on the Cowboys. And then, look who it is. Week 14 in Dallas. Geez, that's another Monday night game. Is that another Sunday night game? They got another Sunday night game. My gosh. Monday night, and they got a 4:00 game. Geez, they're on prime time like every week. So they got to play Dallas. Now, they've already beaten Dallas once. Cowboy fans think they're going to win this. I think this week 14, December 10th, could already be to clinch the division or knock Dallas out of playoffs. Eagles will go into Dallas, and they will win. They will beat the Dallas Cowboys, making the sweep happen. I have the Eagles beating Dallas, going 11-2. Play the clip.
One more play.
The officials are bad.
We had one
Yo,
more.
you gotta be motherfucking
Play
You
that
gotta be
clip.
kidding me.
It's a sweep.
We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What are you doing?
running from
What
a.
are you doing?
To get off the field on 3rd down.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Tell him
Sweep.
he's gotta be better.
Here's the sweep.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had enough time for one more
They
play.
had an opportunity to win that game.
Dallas stinks.
But the referee screwed us.
Way, but, you know, this is just
The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
The brother screwed
it is,
us.
man.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys games.
Yeah, you
The brother
literally.
screwed us. The brother screwed us.
It's going to end the way
We had one bad opportunity for one more play.
Russell Maryland and Leon Lett. Okay. This is the Eagles.
Kelly Porter.
Eagles.
God damn it! There it is. Nolan Smith.
Nolan Smith, baby. Eagles sweeping Dallas this year. I got the Eagles sweeping Dallas. No doubt about it. That's a sweep. So what does that take us? It takes us what? What did I say? 10-2. So we're what? 11-2 at this point? Yeah, that's about right. I think that's about right. 11-2. Yeah. Esbury DeBoo says, like the stream, subscribe to support our guy 500. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys haven't, make sure you hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. We got 834 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. I got the Eagles sweeping Dallas. Now that we've taken care of the Dallas Cowboys, we got to go to week 15. We got to go to Seattle. This game here is one of those games that we are better than Seattle. We always have a problem beating Seattle in Seattle. For whatever reason, we don't beat them. It's another late game. I think this is the year the Eagles go into Seattle and win. I think they go in there and they win. So I'm going to say the Eagles beat the Seattle Seahawks. Yep. And that's it. I got the Eagles finally beating Seattle. I think Seattle's a playoff team, but I don't think they're that great. James, I feel if you're confident in the Eagles that much, wager 5,000 in Vegas. Well, maybe I will. I mean, I always throw some money at it, so you never know. One goes, David Super Chat goes 14-3 this year, going to the LA game with my son. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so I got Seattle being a win. I think we win that game. So I only have us with 2 losses right now. We will break the Seattle curse. I think this is the time. Yeah. Joseph says, dude, Seattle got to play the 49ers and Dallas before us. Yeah, I think this is our time to go into Seattle and finally end that, you know. Gabriel Marie, David Super Chat, appreciate it. He says, I think we beat the Chiefs off the bye week. That would be awesome, but drop the game to Buffalo on a short week. I think Desai corrects the mistakes that Weasel Gannon made. I watched again the Desai press conference. I actually have a video coming out later. I haven't had a chance to edit yet on that press conference because there's something he said nobody's talking about that's got me pumped up, and I'll talk about it. But thank you for that super chat. Seattle, for whatever reason, Mark's streaming you 500. Tell him to come. Tell him to come on. Tell him if he wants to come on. Text me. I'll send him the link. But yeah, I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles beating Seattle. So now we're going to face the Giants on Christmas Day. This is the game that I'm looking forward to the least. Middle of the day on Christmas Day, I got a stream. But you got Eagles and Giants. Now, in my opinion, I say that this is the game that clinches home field throughout the playoffs. I got the Eagles winning this game. I think they win this game against the Giants. And, yeah, I think we're in a situation where we win on Christmas Day. I don't see the Giants coming into Philly and winning. I definitely don't see that. I think the Eagles win. I think they clinch home field throughout the playoffs. And I think they clinch the number 1 seed week 16. This is going to be a week earlier than it was last year. Then they play the Cardinals at home. I hate Jonathan Gannon. I think the Eagles are going to play. I think they play their starters, and I think they beat the Arizona Cardinals. So I got the Eagles winning that game. Then you have the Eagles Giants to be determined. They don't even tell you when that is. That final game, I have the Eagles losing. And the reason I have them losing the Giants is I believe that'll be the Eagles. The Eagles will sit all their players. They will rest everybody. They won't play anybody. It'll be just like last year versus the Giants, right? Where they sit everybody. Or the Giants sat everybody last year, right? The Eagles didn't. That's what happened. It'll be the opposite. The Eagles will sit everybody, and I have the Eagles winning that. Eagles losing that game. So I have the Eagles. I have the Eagles 14-3. I think the Eagles, according to the schedule right now, the way I see it right now, I think the Eagles will be 14-3. That's my prediction. So 14-3 today, as we said. Now, I will say this. There's always games you think you're going to win that you don't win, and games you think you're not going to lose and you lose. So you don't know how it happens. But I think this is at least a 14-win team maybe 15 win, really. I had them lose to Buffalo because I just can't see them not losing any games. But there's not one team on this schedule, that scares me, that they can't beat, that they're not better than. Usually you probably drop a division game that you shouldn't because it's a division game. So maybe you split with Washington, maybe you split with the Giants. You're definitely not split with Dallas. I will not give the Cowboys that. We will sweep their ass. But I got 14-3. So I say I got the Eagles going 14-3 based on the schedule. And it's a weird schedule. I'll do a video on the schedule later tonight after the stream, just because people that weren't here in the stream, I can go over it. But I mean, I think 14-3. Kimberly says 13-3, possible 15-1. Possible. Philly D says 13-4. Yeah, 13-4 makes sense. I mean, I could see it. Yeah, Minshew's gone. And you never know with injuries and stuff. We lost that Washington game last year. We should have won that game. And then we lost that New Orleans game. We should have won that game. I mean, we could have really gone. I only have one loss, but I think this Eagles team is every bit as good as they were last year, if not better. Joseph Harris, David Super Chat. He goes, man, Mark Holmes looks like I'm a homeless shelter eating. Guess what? Chicken. He's eating chickens. Is that why he can't come on? He's eating chickens. He can come on if he wants, but Mark's worried about us. Mark is scared of us. Cowboys sweeping the Eagles easily. You can't even remember the last time the Eagles swept the Cowboys. Sweep us? What are you going to sweep us? What? Your crappy quarterback? What? Maybe your concussed wide receiver? What are you going to beat us with? Eagles are going to run circles around Dallas. Dallas doesn't even scare me a little bit. The hardest stretch is that stretch, though, from Kansas City, Buffalo, 49ers, Dallas, Seattle, Giants. Those are all teams, all playoff teams. So that's a tough stretch. The Eagles really have to come out because early on, if you look at all the teams they play early, right? They play New England, Minnesota, Tampa, Washington, the Rams. Maybe the Jets is tough, but they could win all those games. The Eagles are going 14-3. You thinking of going to that Rams game? That could be cool. Ahmad says, I guess y'all haven't seen the picture of Jalen Hurts rocking a Cowboys hat and has a Cowboys poster in the background. I don't care about it. The thing is I don't see Jalen Hurts wearing Dallas Cowboys gear right now. I see Parsons. I don't see Jalen Hurts wishing Cowboys good luck before the playoff game. But I see Micah Parsons wishing the Eagles good luck and hoping that they win Super Bowls. If the limitation of the Trolls argument is Micah Parsons, they come to Philly and Cowboys drop before the Eagles while focusing on going back and burying the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. They got no hope. They got no hope. Cowboys, unfortunately for them, they can't fire their owner. He's 4,620-something years old. Bleeding Kelly Green, a member for 9 months of Throne Room. Shout out to you, man. I got some channel membership stuff dropping Friday and Saturday. Says 500. I'm wearing the same shirt. Shout out to the Digital Print House. It's a perfect fit. Can I get a Daniel Jones face, please? There you go. There's Daniel Jones. Thank you for getting the shirt too, my man. You got Eagle fans triggered. Cowboy fans don't even know what triggered means. You don't have us triggered. We got you triggered. You guys have been triggered all off season. I mean, I could play the clip. I mean, look at this clip when we draft Nolan Smith. No Eagle fans are melting down over Cowboys draft picks. But look at
Russell Maryland and Leon Lett. Okay.
This is Cowboys.
This is the Eagles.
Look at you.
Kelly Porter.
Eagles.
There it is.
Look at that meltdown.
No one's
Look at that meltdown. That's a meltdown. We in your head. Yeah, the Eagles 14-3 on that schedule. No question about it. Your damn pigeons are so funny, y'all. Eagles make me laugh. Philly 500, I'll see you in week 9. You'll see me in week 9. You're going to see me week 1, week 2. You're going to see me in preseason. You're going to see me in June. You're going to see me in July. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here, baby. Also remiss. Oh man, I can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry, dude. I can't pronounce the name. I'm so happy. I'm from Germany. I'm on vacation in LA, and I can really watch them play the Rams. First time I watch it. Oh, you're gonna be like that's awesome, man. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. Let me know how it goes too. Island Food Fan David Super Chat. He goes, "Hey brother, Capizzle has made a cameo on Mark Holmes' channel." Laugh out loud. Oh, did he really? That's cool. I think, does Dallas open up against the Giants again? I'm just asking because it usually happens that way. Yeah, I got the Sixers on. I got them on. How many sacks does Parsons have against the Eagles? I think a half in like 2 years. Ahmad says, when are you going to make a video without talking about us? Our content creators don't talk about you. Are you relevant? Are you on drugs? Are you on drugs? Like, do I have to prove you wrong? I mean, I could literally pull up Mark Holmes videos where it's literally 5 videos in a row, all Eagles talk. All Eagles talk. I have only talked about you guys 3 times all season. Mark Holmes does 3-4 videos a day on us. What do you mean you guys don't talk about us? Are you out of your mind? The only reason I say anything is because I have to respond to you guys. You guys have it backwards, man. Shannon says you're a Cowboys fan in Eagles chat. You're triggered. Go Birds. Go Birds. Come on. I mean, do I have to really put up the pictures of? I got serious snapshots of just Eagle video after Eagle video after Eagle video after Eagle video on Cowboys channels, and then I do one video on Dallas Cowboys, and all you do is talk about us. I didn't even think about you guys until Micah Parsons admitted he wants to be an Eagle. Cow turds they're very insecure, very insecure. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that what is that? Is a graduation hat? You guys graduating? You guys graduating? I mean, maybe you'll make it past the second round. Let me know when you make it past the second round. I don't even know that Dallas is better than the Giants. What's unfortunate about our schedule here, pulling up, we don't see the Giants until week 16. Like, why do we always play the Giants 2 times at the very end of the year? I think that's too long. I like to play the Giants earlier in the year before they quit, because a lot of times Giants have already quit their season by then. You know, it's just crazy. He thinks you're lying. All right, well, you know, everybody thinks I'm lying. My wife thinks I eat all the cheese all the time in the house. I do, but I tell her I don't. But sometimes I do lie, but don't tell her. But yes, I do eat the cheese. But no, I mean, he does. Every video, Mark Holmes. Every video. Let's see if I can find it. You know, I'll have to prove my point. I'll prove it to you. Look at this. I'll show you. Oh, that's not it. I'm sorry. That's not it. That's just Joey. That's Joey Shake's line of women merchandise coming out. That's the wrong picture. Hold on. Here, let's see. Let's see what Cowboys fans. Let's see what they do videos on. Let's see. Oh, I know. Micah Parsons, Cowboys seeing red. Why Cowboys defense? Philly 500. You crossed the line. This Micah Parsons is based upon the Eagles. 500 cross the line. Micah Parsons wearing Philly jersey. Power rankings, Eagles first. Eagle fans put it in my head. And then there's even more. I even got more of them. Mark Holmes does videos on us every single day. And then I do one video. I talk one time. And please. Kirk, welcome to Dingbat Nation, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's our stand. Every video, cowgirls still stink. They do stink. That's in the intro though. I always have said. License Break 13 of 3500. I've been a little fan and follower for almost a year now. Shout out to License Break. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. So I haven't even looked at the Cowboys schedule yet. I'm going to do a whole video on the Cowboys schedule, Giants schedule in Washington. I do that every year. 600% in TV sales at Best Buy after a Cowboys loss. Yeah, right? And then every year, you know, like right around August, that you can't get shortages. You ever wonder why Chick-fil-A is not open Sundays? Because they can't produce enough chickens. Those Dallas Cowboys always sacrificing them chickens. D-Love David Super Chat says, if you could go to any Eagles game this year, what would it be? And don't worry about them cow chickens. They scared of us knowing what's coming. I'll always say this. Let me pull this up. I'll always say this. When it comes to Eagles games, if you give me a choice, I'm always going to pick a division game. Like that's like I would always pick a division game. So it would probably be either Dallas or Giants, just because I think I like the division games so much. They mean a lot. But if we were to go non-division, I want to go to that 49ers game. So probably that 49ers game, I would actually have to make that my first choice this year. So I would say 49ers game. I want to be there when the 49ers get their ass kicked again, if you know what I mean. And thank you for the super chat. Mark literally has you streaming on his current live stream. Oh, yeah? Well, let me just tell you, Dallas Cowboy fans, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. Just want you to know that you're welcome for Micah Parsons. We are giving you him as a rental, obviously. You're renting him from us. We are going to charge you a little more, and it's just a matter of time before Micah Parsons, the man who bleeds green, is back with the Philadelphia Eagles. So thank you on the Cowboys stream for it, and you're going to have to deal with the Eagles, who will be 14-3 this year according to their schedule. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted to say then. James Odell, favorite super chat. He goes, hey, Philly, do you think our new coordinators are going to be better or worse for Hurts under our defense? I think our offensive coordinator is perfect, and Sean Desai totally won me over today. I have a video on it. There's something he said nobody's talking about. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to put a video out on it either late tonight or early tomorrow. And, yeah, we'll talk about it. Christmas game, be good. Wonder if the NFL will allow that to be a snow game. I hope it snows on that. At least that would make it fun. I don't like the Christmas game. And the only reason I don't like the Christmas game is just because then I have to work. You know, because I have to do the pregame, then I have to stream the game, then I have to do postgame, then I have to do scar video. So it becomes like a full day of work on Christmas Day. That's why I don't like it. If I wasn't streaming and I was just sitting at home, I would love it. Dwight Davis says, Philly Fiber, you're so funny. Micah Parsons loves Dallas. He loves the Eagles. Loves us. The 49ers are still crying about the NFC champion. I know. Now the coaches, now the NFC, now the 49ers coach Shannon is crying about being glad they're playing the Eagles late so they have a quarterback. This is the most pathetic team I've ever seen. They really thought that they deserved to win. Like they thought they were entitled to win that game. It doesn't even make sense. Parsons was on Sixers jersey, though. Yeah, the Sixers and then the Phillies. But you can't forget the biggest one that the Cowboys fans ignore is he rooted for the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I would never, ever, ever, ever root for the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I would never root for the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. I would never root for any of those teams. The fact that he was rooting for them, then he wears a Phillies jersey, then he's wearing a Sixers jersey. Come on, he loves the Eagles. He basically bleeds green. LB says Mark Holmes just made a video on the Eagles. He makes a video on us every day. But I make one and then I get accused of everything. Colin, what's going on, man? Dak Prescott doesn't own anything. How could he own Jalen Hurts? He didn't even play Jalen Hurts last year. If Hurts plays that game against Dallas, we kill you guys. Philadelphia doesn't need Parsons. Nolan Smith is faster and more athletic. We still have Hassan Reddick. Can't wait till we destroy Cal. We definitely don't need him. But it's just funny to tell the Cowboy fans that because it triggers them. I don't even care if he ever plays for the Eagles. But I just like the fact that it bothers Cowboy fans. Mark's home said you're two-faced. How you feel about that? That's how I feel about it. Two-faced. I love it. See, he's got to try to make it personal. This ain't personal, baby. This is business. You know what I'm saying? This is business. He definitely did, Kimberly. Definitely. Dak's 27-7 versus the division, but only has 2 playoff wins. Think about this. Jalen Hurts has already won more playoff games than Dak Prescott, right? And Jalen Hurts has been further than Dak Prescott. Yet, it's another year the Cowboys have Dak Prescott, and they still make excuses for him. When do the Cowboys say enough is enough? That's what I want to know. If Dak Prescott was in Philly after 8 years in the NFL and couldn't get past second round playoffs, he would have a lot of pressure on him. Dallas, they just make excuses for him. I hope they pay Dak more money. I hope they bring they're going to bring Zeke back after June. You watch. It'll happen. Can't wait until that Chiefs game. Yeah, that Chiefs game's crazy. That whole stretch is crazy. You know, it really is. Eagles are set to be contenders for the next 5 or 6 years. Cowboys can't say that. I truly believe we're going into the Eagles' golden era. You know, I watch Washington had a golden era. Dallas has had a couple of them. The Giants have had a couple of them. I feel like this is the Eagles. Like everything's just lining up too perfect. You know. Patriots are going to beat the Eagles in the opener. That's hard for me to believe. I don't think they're that good. Is Aguilar still on the Patriots team? Is he still Patriot or did he leave? Phil, you forget that Dak put a 40-burger against your Fool's Day defense. Are you talking about Christmas Day? Yeah, it was a bad defensive performance. Guess who I blame for that? Jonathan Gannon. Guess where Jonathan Gannon is? Arizona. All I know is you could talk about your 40-point day on Christmas Eve. You could talk about all that stuff. But we were in the Super Bowl. You weren't. You can't get out of the second round of the playoffs. Did you see what the 49ers did to you? Did you see what we did to the 49ers? That's the difference between the Eagles and the Cowboys. We got Reddick. Can't wait for Bradbury to get his revenge on Juju week 1, right? I hear you. I heard that the NFL is investigating Micah Parsons for giving the Eagles the offense signs that the defense gives for the Cowboys. You see, Parcells used to spy on teams practicing to get to know their defenses. Parsons apparently was giving it to the Eagles. So what do you know about that? Why would he do that? He didn't really do that. I'm just busting balls. Greenblood, they were super chat. He goes, we get to wreck Juju in the first game. Yeah, I hope they knock him to next week too, man. Yeah, that's right. Juju Smith is in New England now. And he stinks. I can't stand him. D-Love David Super Chat goes, Bradbury will get his revenge on Juju week 1. I think so. Philly, did you see the last time we played Christmas? We went to win a Super Bowl. Yeah, I remember that. We played the Raiders. That was the game where we won. We clinched home field throughout the playoffs. I'm pretty sure we clinched the home field advantage with that win. Oh, Aguilar's a Raven. Boy, he's going to bring them some real big misery, isn't he? Julius Klein ass will be on the bench after Bradbury lock him up. So you know it. I can't wait to watch Sidney Brown, yo. I'm so excited about Sidney Brown. See what's going on with this game. $904 50. We're only down 10. We got a chance. Cowboys fans love that and hate the all season. Doesn't throw pick sixes, but this is the DUI and drug bust season for As soon as you get into June, that's when the Cowboy fans get the most nervous. Because when you get that time from like the last OTA and minicamp to training camp, that stretch, that is when Cowboys always get arrested. They always get in trouble with the law. It happens every year. Who's going to be the guy that gets in trouble this year for Dallas? Eagles-Ravens Super Bowl. Eagles win by Jalen Carter making Lamar fumble for a defensive. Could you imagine? Oh, man, that would be insane. I think right now my predictions, and these schedule videos. I do like 3 of these, okay? So I'll do one now. I'll do one like midsummer, and then I'll do one right before the season starts, like right after preseason. That one's always a little more accurate. But right now, I think we're getting a rematch of the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be Eagles-Chiefs again in the Super Bowl. I really think we're going to see a replay. Kirk Davis Super Chat. He goes, hey, Philly, if you could bring back any former Eagles to this year's football team, who would it be? Any former Eagle? Reggie White. Give me Reggie White. I would love Reggie White. Him or Brian Dawkins. Linda says, Hurts actually outplayed Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Nobody wants to say anything about that. He did. He did outplay him. It was simple. Whoever had the ball last possession in that game was going to win the game. That was the truth. And that penalty cost us to get a chance to get the ball back with time on the clock. If the Eagles get the ball back, if they don't call penalty there, let's say Kansas City goes up 3, Eagles are going to go win. They're going to go score a touchdown, win Super Bowl. I have no doubt. It was whoever got the ball last. Come on, MB. There you go. Sixers cut it to 10. Sixers cut it to 5. Beautiful. They did release a schedule. We just went over it. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up here again. Here's the schedule for the Eagles. They open up in New England. Then they have a week 2 Thursday night game, which I absolutely hate, versus Minnesota. Then they got to go to Tampa on a Monday Night Football. Then they got home at Washington. Then they got the Rams, the Jets, Miami. Interesting. The interesting thing here is that 1, 2. They've got that back stretch, that bye week. After that bye week, that Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, Dallas, Seattle, Giants stretch. That stretch right there is tough. That's the tough one. If you can just go 3-2 there, you probably end up being the number 1 seed. Just got to go 3-2. Reggie, B-Dog, or Randall in today's game is by far the greatest player in the league. He was very ahead of time. I agree. If you put Randall Cunningham in today's NFL, he's the best player. There's no question about it. Philly, please do a primetime PSA on Christmas to tell the truth about Santa's Claus snowballs. I will. I will do that. I will, because they're going to be talking about the snowballs, and we know the truth to that. That's a great idea. I think I will. If we will punish Gannon on our own for his transgressions, week 17. Absolutely. Yeah, what's up with Carson Wentz anyways? Like, dude, I haven't seen Carson Wentz at all. Like, is he coming back? Come on, Maxie, drive. Pull up, shoot. Boom. There you go, baby. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Jerome Brown, Cunningham. I mean, those guys were great. Randall Cunningham, Jerome Brown, Eric Allen, Reggie. Man, what a great team. The greatest defense I've ever seen was that 91 defense. Where is Woogie? That's a great question. We need a whole video on that. Where's Woogie? With a big thumbnail of Carson Wentz's head with all the pimples on it. I think I'm going to do a video of that. Where's Woogie video? I think that's perfect. Wentz is out. I mean, he hasn't signed with anybody. I almost have a feeling like Carson Wentz is like, I'm too good to be a backup. I'm not playing if I'm a backup. I wonder if he's that kind of dude, you know? No, Vikings. No, I don't worry about the Vikings. Only way I worry about the Vikings a little bit is if they play Vikings in Minnesota. Minnesota will beat us in Minnesota, but they can't beat us in Philly. And they're going to play on a Thursday night in Philly. They're going to get stomped again. They're done too. I love Maxie, yeah. I would stream Sixers games, but I just don't think it's right to stream one game and then not be able to stream the next 3 games and then stream one. Like, I don't think that's cool. People wait on you and they rely on you to stream these games, and then you don't do it. It's disappointing, and I feel like I let people down. So that's why I haven't streamed these games. Big 3. The Sixers are going to win this game. That's why I haven't been streaming Sixers games. And David Super Chat goes, the Pats matchup flew under the radar. I hate that team. Jalen Carter is going to get his first career sack on Mac Jones while Brady helplessly watches. Yeah, the worst game you want to have Brady's homecoming to New England to honor him is against the Eagles who beat him in the Super Bowl. I love it. I love it. And thank you for the super chat. Eagle fans, it's not like Hurts lights up the passing stats. He didn't. He was pretty good passing. And he's only going to be better this year. I mean, just think. He's another year in the system. Another year with Devontae Smith, who's going to be a top 5 wide receiver. Another year with A.J. Brown. Another year with Goddard and the best offensive line in football. And now you add a dual threat, a true dual threat to the Philadelphia Eagles at the running back spot. They didn't have that last year. They're actually better on offense than they were a year ago. Jalen Hurts is going to throw 30 touchdowns this year. He's going to throw 30 and probably run for another 12. Jim, what's going on, man? He goes, hey, Philly, what's up? Go Cowboys, you rock, bro. Hey, man, what's happening? Good luck to your team this year. Did you see the milestone chat? Yeah, I read it. I read it, my man. I didn't see the new one. No, I didn't see the new one. System of the Knot, member for 31 months. Oh, I don't know if it was you. Was it? But no, I'm seeing it now. He says, did you hear the Titans might release Malik Willis? I did not hear that. That's interesting. If they release him, that's really interesting. Why would they do that? They really gave up on him, huh? Sixers cut it to 2. Say Boogie, thank you for super chat. He goes, just got lucky and secured 2 seats for my fiance and I for home opener. Also, how much longer till they release the Kelly Greens? Pound go Birds. Say Boogie, man, shout out to you, man. That's going to be fun. I really want to go to a game. It's been a long time. That should be fun. I don't know when they're going to release the Kelly Green. Like, I hope they don't wait till like the start of the season or like training camp to do it. Like I hope they do it in June. Like, have a whole thing where you have players wearing it, show it, start selling the merchandise. It'll be the top selling merchandise in the NFL. But I'm ready. Cosmo, they were super chat. Goes, I'm glad our tough stretch comes later in the season because our defense is going to be relying on a lot of first and second year players and new Eagles. That's a great point. You know, you're going to have a lot of new guys. So by the time you really get in that tough stretch, those guys are going to start to gel, start to get used to playing each other. That's true. And the thing is a lot of times we see these schedules early and you go, okay, this is the tough part of the schedule. This is the easiest part of the schedule. Then by the time the schedule comes, you got players get hurt, guys aren't in there, and then games that you thought are tough and stretches you think are tough become real easy. That happens all the time. So it's really early yet, but we're sitting here right now in May. The Eagles look like a 14-3 team, and they look like they should be the best team in the league. License Break says, Kelly Green Smee jersey. That's my first jersey. Day one. Kelly Green Carter would be cool. I hope Nakobe Dean like really pans out. Like I would love to get a linebacker. I haven't had a linebacker. The last linebacker jersey that I had, I think it was Willie Thomas. I think Willie T was the last one I had. Yeah, Sixers are back on. There's 5 minutes left in the third quarter, by the way. Plenty of time. Hey, Ben, I love you too, my man. E-Rock says, just got home from work. What's your overall thoughts on the schedule? Let's go Sixers. So I'll pull it up again. I'm going to do another video. When this video is done, I'll do another video on the schedule for those that weren't here. But I think it's really, really easy early on. I think if you look at it, and it's kind of weird because you get a lot of primetime games. You're playing Thursday Night Football week 2, which I absolutely hate. But after that bye week 10, where you got the stretch of the Chiefs in Kansas City, Buffalo, Niners, Dallas, Seattle, and the Giants, that's your tough stretch. If you could go, I'd say if you could go like 3-2 in that 5-game stretch. I'm not counting the Giants Christmas game, but those 5 games before it. If you go 3-2, I think you're probably the number 1 seed because I think the Eagles are gonna start hot early on. I think the Eagles will be 8-9-0 going into that Chiefs game. Yeah, Sixers are coming back. Tie game right now. Anton David Super Chat, he goes, teams always wear Color Rush on Thursday night. Do we wear black or Kelly Green for that home opener? I think they're wearing Kelly Green. I don't know if they're wearing black next year. I don't know how they're doing it. But I think it may be the Kelly Green. I think the Kelly Green would be good on Christmas also. That would be kind of cool, you know? And thank you for the Super Chat. Yeah, I think the Eagles are winning Super Bowl. Agreed. Tie game. Yeah. That was, what the hell was that? Harden gets thrown to the ground. No, that's kind of a, yeah. Good job, Harden. Sold that one. Yeah, Wentz is a free agent. Where's Woogie? I haven't heard about anything from Woogie at all. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, Sixers better win is right. We got 629 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, hit that like. Make sure you guys subscribe. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Like I said, I will have another video out tonight. It'll be on the Eagles schedule. I got a Sean Desai video also coming out. Don't know if that'll be out tonight or in the morning. Carson, third stringer, yes. Kenneth Butler, a member for 8 months at Dingbat Nation. Shout out to you. Says ceiling 15-2, floor 9-8. We will win the NFC East. Wow, 9-8. That's a see. I think the floor. I think at worst. I think at best 15 wins like you. At worst, I think 11. I think they win between 11 and 15. I got them 14-3. Philly making so Woogie merch. I'd have to figure out how to do it because I don't think you can have somebody's face and likeness on. You have to be careful with all that. Wisconsin goes to the Cowboys win Super Bowl. Is it open mic night? We telling jokes now. Yeah, that's not happening. Cowboys are not winning Super Bowl. Sixers lead 1. Whoo. I think if the Sixers can get by Boston, I think they do. Yeah, because the Boston is like the hiccup to me that you never can get by. So if they get by Boston, I think they do. I think they go to the finals. Embiid needs a championship, man. If the Sixers would have kept Jimmy Butler, we would be playing for our 3rd championship right now. Let me see. Justin says 500. Do you think the Eagles will go back to Super Bowl? I do. I think it's good. I'm predicting right now. My prediction early right now is Eagles-Chiefs rematch Super Bowl. I think the Eagles win. A.J. Brown, Kelly Green is going to be awesome. I can't wait for the Kelly Green. Now, do you guys want it to be exactly like it was like in the 80s, early 90s, or do you want them to use those colors but update it a little bit? Like, I hope it's updated just a little bit. 2:30 left in the 3rd quarter, yeah. Wentz beats out Dak and Carson. I think it'd be hilarious. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Carson Wentz signs a contract with Dallas as a backup? Then he has to take over the starting job, and then the Eagles get to play him. Like the early 90s. Yeah, like 91. I want that, but I want it to be a little update. Like I saw this one, God, there was a channel, and they did an old, they do like, they modify helmets. They jazz up football helmets, and they took an old Eagles Kelly Green and made it like a chrome, like a metallic chrome Kelly Green throwback. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome looking. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish they would wear that. Philly 5, who is your NFC Championship preview? Who is my NFC Championship? I think the Eagles win the NFC Championship. Who they play in the NFC Championship? I don't know yet. I have to look at the other schedules. I haven't seen Dallas' schedule yet. Haven't seen the Giants. Haven't seen the Niners. I tell you what, I don't think they're going to be a championship game, but I think Chicago is going to surprise some people. Maxey shoots, miss, rebound. Here come the Celtics. Damn it. Sixers up 4. It's not a foul. That I wish I could find that channel again. I don't know where it is. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go back, and I don't know what happened. 500, do you like Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad is my favorite show of all time. Yeah. I'm the reason Bad Dog even watched that show. He'll tell you. The NFC hasn't had a division winner in 15 years plus, Philly. Yeah, they haven't had the same one. But you know what that means, James, right? It just means we're overdue. The Eagles right now, the Eagles are clearly the best team in the division. It's not even close. I think Dallas got slightly better, but what the Eagles did is just like on a whole nother. Eagles are up here, Dallas is down here. Seahawks, maybe. I don't know who I think it's going to be. The 49ers have to get a quarterback. Until they get a quarterback, and I'm not a believer in Purdy. Plus, Purdy's coming back from a bad elbow on his throwing arm. You don't even know how he's going to be. So I don't know that I think they're a threat. You don't have Brady in the conference anymore. You don't have Aaron Rodgers in the conference anymore. You might guess it might be Eagles Cowboys championship game. You very well may be looking at an Eagles Cowboys championship game. In all seriousness, I bust a lot of balls about the Cowboys and I say a lot of things. But nice shot, Embiid. But truth is, it could be Eagles Cowboys. Jay Smooth David Super J goes, stop doing drugs. The Eagles not going 15-2. That's their ceiling. I think more like 14-3. But that's about right. I think that's about right. David Super Chat, he goes, I don't think we're interested. No, we don't want anything to do with him. Yeah, Embiid big time. Colin says, Niners rematch NFC Championship game with that lame cast off Sam Darnold getting trounced. I don't think the Niners quarterback situation is, Matt says, just stop. Philly couch girls try. Well, that's the thing. Can Dak Prescott actually get his team past the second round of playoffs? I don't think he can. But there's nobody really in the NFC conference. Kirk says, it just hurts Mark Holmes has more subscribers than Philly 500. Let's get Philly with 100,000. Listen, Mark does great job. He does great job for his Cowboys and his fans, and God bless him. I bust a lot of balls with Mark, but, we're friends. But, this is business. Philly 500, who you think we should go after play inside linebacker? That's our only weakness. I would be really interested. If you could get Queen as a linebacker, I would be very interested in that. I know there's a lot of talk, and I didn't talk about him yet. Jeremiah Trotter's son coming out. That would be really cool if they could get him in the draft next year. But would they draft him as early as he's projected to go? I actually think that they're going to be okay at linebacker. I mean, they could use it, but I think they're okay. I wouldn't mind see them still add another safety, and I would like to see them do something on their special teams. This is going to be a fun season as long as we are healthy. Absolutely. Ew, Alex, I'm not even clicking on that. That's such a stupid comment. Philly 500, who do you think have a shot to beat the Chiefs in the AFC? I think Buffalo always has a chance. I think Cincinnati always has a chance. I think those two teams definitely have a chance. Darlene says, you're not going 15 until I guarantee. All right, we'll see. I said 14-3. But I think best case scenario, I think they could go 15-2. Yeah, I do. I think that they can. Buffalo's a solid team. Slot wide receiver could be another position as well. We're tied at 71, by the way. Bengals healthy, Ravens too. But the thing is that's the thing. If you look at the way the league's set up, all the big teams, all the powerhouses really are in the AFC. The only real powerhouse in the NFC is the Eagles. I don't think there's anybody in the NFC that's even on the Eagles level. I think the Eagles are one of the best teams in the league, but they play in a conference that's weak. They don't play in the AFC. You got the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, the who am I missing? The Bengals. I mean, you got powerhouses in the AFC, and then you turn around and you look at the NFC. It's wide open. It's wide open, and I don't know what to think about the Jets with Rodgers. I don't know what to think. So, I mean, people say, oh, the Eagles can't win one more game than they did last year. The conference is weaker. Anti-Diver Super Chat. He goes, next year's draft campaign, draft 54, Axeman incoming. I like it. I like it. I mean, you know why they say the Eagles have the toughest schedule in the league, right? Because of the Dallas Cowboys record and because of the Giants record. They were both playoff teams. You had 3 playoff teams in the conference. That's why the Eagles have the toughest schedule, and Dallas and the Giants have the 3rd toughest schedule. But the truth of the matter is that all the powerhouses came out of the NFC East. I don't know how good the Giants are going to be. I don't know how good I think the Dallas is going to be. So I think that if you look at the league, the Eagles are really the powerhouse of the NFC. The rest of them are all in the AFC, which means if the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, that's the only way they see any of those teams. So I think the Eagles are in a really good situation. You got to stay healthy, obviously, and Hurts has got to continue to develop. Justice, Philly, do you think the Jaguars will go to the AFC Championship game this year? I don't know if they'll go to the AFC Championship game. I mean, that's a really good conference. There's a lot of powerhouse. But I do think they're going to be good and better, you know? So I was thinking, Colin, I was thinking Ringo at safety, convert him into a safety. But, I mean, we'll see. Who's your favorite Breaking Bad character? My favorite Breaking Bad character is Walter White. It has to be Walter White. I will say if you said somebody else, I would say Saul Goodman. Yes, please remember, hit that like button like Reddick hit Purdy lipstick. Yes. If Swift and Payne can stay healthy, we're going to run over everyone. I agree. I agree. And the thing is Swift is a dual threat. Like, I think Swift provides an element to the Eagles offense they didn't have last year. I don't think they had a running back truly that they could use out of the backfield like Swift presents. So I think they've got a legitimate dual threat, which makes their offense even better. Are you bringing out any merch caps? Yeah, I got some stuff we're gonna do. Shout out to Digital Print House. I talked to him. Once things slow up like June, July, I'll have a chance to sit down and like think about maybe some stuff and talk about some stuff with him. But right now, I haven't really thought about too much. If you got to the link, Philly, that would be great. I want to go, Kirk. It has to be. If I go, it has to be like in December or November. It has to be around Thanksgiving or Christmas, because I can't get out there any other time. So if I could do that, if I get out there the holidays to visit family or something like that, yeah, I will definitely go to the Eagles game. Seattle's getting better. Lions, Chicago could be seen. I think Chicago is going to be good. I see Chicago as being good. Like, I think they win 10 games. I think they're a playoff team. Maybe they get a home playoff game and win one round. I think they can do that. I don't think they're ready to go to the NFC Championship game. I'm glad the Eagles are playing Kansas City later in the year and right after the bye. It will give them young players, defense play. Yeah, time to be more ready. I agree. I do, actually, yeah. Yeah. Do you still think my middle name is Anthony? That should be my first name. My middle name is Anthony. So you could call me Tony. I'm trying to get to the Tampa Bay game. That's going to be a great game. The only thing about those Florida games in September, and I've been to a couple with Jacksonville, oh my gosh, it's always so hot and humid. Like, I wish we were playing Tampa like later in the year when it was cooler. City Brown's taking, yeah, I like City Brown. I think he's got a legitimate chance to start. Yeah, Tony 500. Chicago and Detroit could be top 5 NFC team. I mean, possibly. One of them's going to win the division. I think both of them are going to beat Minnesota. I don't think Green Bay's that good. So if one of them wins the division, they're automatically a top 4 seed. So you're automatically a top 4 seed. So yeah, one of them will be. I'll say Falcons be better than the Bears. Really? You think so? I think the Bears are going to be good. Hey, Philly, the Couch Girls are going to the Super Bowl again like they do every year. Listen, they've got the best couches and the best seats in the house for the playoffs and for the Super Bowl. 73, fourth quarter, by the way. Tatum drives, pulls up, misses, rebound, loose ball to Smart alley-oop inside. Turnover, there you go. He turned it right back. It's a foul. How's that not a foul? Gosh, these people. Week 1 Cowboys at Giants Sunday night. What? You guys play the Giants. You can't play Cowboys every year week 1. It's so annoying. I have to check. I will do a schedule prediction for the Giants, Washington, Dallas tomorrow. I want us to play each other at full strength, so there's no excuses. But that'll never happen. Playing that late in the season. Yeah, it's always the way it is, House Nelson. We just gotta, we just gotta play through it. We played you guys last year. You didn't have your starting quarterback. You played us. We didn't have our starting quarterback. It happens, It is what it is. If we keep 5 receivers, what are ours? I'll say Brown, Devontae. I think you keep Quez. I think you keep the kid Zacchaeus, whatever. And then the 5th receiver is interesting. I'm gonna I have to think about that 5th receiver. That's a great question. I mean, I don't want to say Greg Ward, but that may be the most likely. I have to think about the 5th one. You got me on that. I don't know who I think is going to make it. Quez Watkins sucks. I think Quez Watkins can play. I think he had a bad year. I think he's going to rebound. And I expect Quez to have big, good things happen. Think 500. Do you think the Lions will beat the Chiefs week 1? No, I don't. I do not. Bring back D-Jack. Let him get a second ring like Shady. That'd be interesting. Wait. Deshaun retired. He retired. The undrafted free agent went the 5th. Oh, yeah. What's his name again? Who the hell is that? I don't know who that is. Let me see this. Hold on. Hello? They hung up. I got weird. God, people call me like crazy. Did Mark Holmes leak my number again or something? All of a sudden, my phone's going crazy. Did Mark Holmes leak my number? No, it's not Big Sills. No, it's not Big Sills. Likely scam, likely probably, or Mark Holmes leaked my number. He's done that a couple times. If it was Howie, I would answer it. When do you think the Eagles will wear Kelly Green? I'm guessing Christmas. I think Christmas, definitely. I think they'll wear it twice. I think it'll be Christmas and then maybe, I don't know. It'll be end of the year. It'll be like Christmas, maybe around Thanksgiving or something. Mark is definitely obsessed with me, yes. I have not even looked at the Cowboys schedule yet. No, I have not. Anton says, Philly, did you watch the dog video? What? No, I have not. Not yet. What dog video are we talking about? You mean the Georgia Bulldog video type thing? Clemson, yeah, Nagata. It'll be interesting. I don't know enough about those rookies that we signed. Quest should get some hate, but he's not trash. He struggled in big moments and owned up to it after the Super Bowl. So he needs to put in work. I'm willing to see and give him one more year. I mean, he's got to go win the job, obviously. But, we'll see. Jeff says, my bad. What do you mean? Please let the Cowboys finish 4th, please. It's what they deserve. That would be quite funny. I don't know who's going to be that fifth receiver. I really don't. But anyways, guys, I think that's about it tonight. I do have to do one more video. I'm going to watch the end of this Sixers game, and then I got to do one more video for with the schedule, and then I have 2 videos coming. I have the schedule video, which is just basically what we talked about for those that missed it, and then I'm going to do a video. I have a video on Desai coming that I already filmed. I just have to edit. And Thank Super Chat goes, it's the Eagles schedule release video. I haven't seen it yet. No, I haven't seen anything. I came right home from work and I jumped on here and I pulled up the schedule and looked at it. I haven't had a chance to look at anything yet. Big shot. We got a tie game. But yeah, Dropkins, jeez. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining me. All seriousness, though, thank you guys so much. I am going to let you guys go. I will have a video out later on tonight, and then maybe I might have 2 videos tonight or early in the morning. So look for those. I gotta film one. I'm gonna watch the end of this game. Philly, will you be covering Wings versus Boogie? Maybe. I haven't thought about it. Let's do it. I actually hope the Cowboys make the playoffs and go out early. Keeps them picking in the draft near the end. That's what is going to happen to them. The Cowboys are going to do exactly what they always do. Blue Pills and Philly Fallon, what's up? What's up, my man? How are you? Joe says, thank you, Philly. We love you, bro. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. I want to know who keeps calling me though. That's kind of annoying me. I want to know if Mark Holmes leaked my number. He's leaked my number twice. I did it once. His was really bad though, so I probably deserved it. LL Cool Time says, yes, the brother screwed. Yes, he did. And if you guys haven't, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to get out of here. I'll look for some videos later. And then I'm going to go watch the end of the Sixers game. Then I'm going to film my video and I'll put it up. So you guys will see me later. But thank you guys so much for joining. With that, I am going to let each and every one of you guys go. So you guys all take care. Talk to you later. Don't be a dingbat. And yes, I have the Eagles right now, 14-3. I think they could even go 15-2. Schedule is perfect for them. Best team in the National Football League. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. And remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. And this is the Cowboys season that's coming.
Not time for one more play.
The officials are bad.
We had one
Yo,
more.
you gotta be motherfucking
You
kidding
gotta
me.
be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What are you doing?
running from
What are you doing?
To get off the field on 3rd down.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Kellen Moore, he's got to be better, man. He wasn't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had no time for one more
They
play.
had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us.
Away, but, you know, this is just
The brother screwed us.
You know, I'm upset, but
The brother screwed
it is what it
us.
is, man.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys games.
Yeah,
in that way.
you
The brother
literally.
screwed us. The brother screwed us.
It's going to end the way
We had an opportunity for one more play.
Russell, Maryland, and Leon Lett. Okay. This the Eagles.
Kelly Porter.
Eagles.
God damn it.